for me, like I just feel like I've been lucky my entire career since I was a little kid as far as basketball goes. Like things that may happen to me don't feel right at the time, but it always ends up working out. So like I get signed to the team in Toronto. DeLon Wright gets hurt. He tears his shoulder up. They need a third point guard. So now I'm around. Coach Casey likes me. I'm there for insurance. They're sending me back and forth to the G League to work on my game and develop. But I got Stackhouse as a coach. So it's like I'm thinking I'm going down there to get my shit off, shoot the ball 20, 30 times, and I get down there and it's like college. Like he on my ass, like making the right plays, making the right entry pass, looking ahead. But it's like I didn't catch it at first, but he was just trying to get me prepared for my role, which is coming off the bench. When I do get a chance to play, I'm going to be the backup point guard. So he was preparing me for that, and it just allowed me to dig deeper into my mentality, into my game of who I wanted to be. It also gave me more of kind of like a fuck you attitude, to where it's like I was so pissed off about going because I felt like I was good enough to play. It was like, why they keep sending me up here when I could be playing? You know what I mean? So when I was going, I was pissed off. So now I'm just trying to dominate to make them for having me in the G League. Like there's some G League games you watch and you're like, that kid is way better than all of these guys. So I was trying to show that on a nightly basis. So that was sharpening me up more and more and more, getting me more prepared, getting me more hungry. And it just really helped for my development mentally and obviously, in the game. But I think what Toronto does is they just care. Like I know it sounds crazy, but they just care. Like they put resources into it. They put money in. They care about who's coaching. The entire organization watches every game. They're watching your practices on the iPad. They're watching the film. Like they're paying attention to what you're doing there because the goal is to not have you down there. Especially if you're a two-way or a guy on the team that's going down there on assignment, like they really want you to develop into something. So it's like they're really paying attention and they're putting the time and resources in for your growth, and that's one thing I got to give them credit for.
Be ready for your opportunity when it comes. You never know when you get your opportunity, but you better be ready when it get here. So you got to stay on top of your game no matter what, because one time you're gonna get that opportunity. Coach gonna put you in there in the situation where you want to be. You got to show that you can handle it. And once you handle it, man, more opportunities will come. The more that you prove yourself, the better you become. The more opportunities you get. All right, if you prove yourself in practice, you get more playing time. You prove yourself in the game, you get even more playing time. You prove yourself in the game some more, you get a bigger role on the team. So you want to always be ready when you get your first opportunity, because when you get that first opportunity, that could be what could put you on the bench if you're not ready, or it can put you in the starting lineup. So you definitely want to be ready for every opportunity that you get. If you're new to the channel, welcome. If you're not, welcome back. What up, though? My name is Kevin Melson with Beyond Your Limits. In this video, we got Fred VanVleet talking about when he first got to Toronto and what he had to go through to become a major part of the team and eventually helped him win a championship. And so the first thing I want you guys to get out of his conversation is that he was prepared. When they sent him down to the G League, he could have been like, oh man, this is not where I want to be. This is not the NBA, and not really play hard and, just went through the motions. But he went down there trying to kill, and that's what you got to do. You got to prove that you're not supposed to be there. You got to prove that you're good enough to be in the NBA and you're good enough to play a big role in the NBA. And that was a big thing that helped him out a lot, is that he went down there and he was ready to show what he could do, because he wasn't getting an opportunity with the Toronto Raptors at the time. So when they sent him down to the G League, he put in work. He wanted to show everybody that he was above and beyond that level. And that's a great attitude to have, instead of going down there and being lackadaisical and feeling sorry for yourself and things like that, because those things will keep you there. And another big thing that I want you guys to get out of this video is that he prepared for his role that he was going to have with the Toronto Raptors. Like he said, Jerry Stackhouse, he said, did a great job at preparing him for the role that he was going to be in. And that's something that can get you a lot more playing time on your team if you're on your team, or that can help you out a lot if you know the role that you have on the team. If you can perfect that, man, that can help you out a lot. And that's what I tell a lot of guys. They ask me about getting more playing time on their team or things like that. And the first thing I have them do, I have them talk to the coach. If they don't know their role, I have them talk to the coach and have the coach tell them their role. Your role may be to rebound, and you're trying to get more playing time by showing coach that you can shoot threes. Maybe the coach don't want you to shoot threes. But if the coach is asking you to rebound, if you become the best rebounder on the team, then he's going to put you in there. And once you get in there, I mean, if you're rebounding, he's going to keep you in there. That can give you more playing time. And once you get more playing time, maybe you can show the coach in practice that you can score, that you can shoot threes if that's what you want to do. But you want to primarily first, you want to be the best that you can at the role that you have on your team. So whatever role the coach wants you to be in, you want to be the very best on your team at that, and that'll get you a lot of opportunity to be on the court. If there's other things that you want to do personally, you want to prove it in practice first. So once you prove that you can do those things, start doing them a little here and there in practice. And once you've proven that you can do it in practice, the coach might give you the green light to do it in the game. But you won't get in the game if you're not playing your role, if you're not doing what the coach wants you to do. The coach might just want you to take care of the basketball, don't turn it over, and run the offense. So you want to be the best that you can at doing that. Whatever your role may be the best at doing your role. This is what'll get you more time on the court. And the more time you get on the court, that's the more things that you can show. And so you also want to show in practice the things that you want to do. And so if you can prove that you can do it in practice, the coach might allow you to do it in the game. So the big thing is you want to know first, you want to know your role, and then second, you want to perfect that role. You want to be head and shoulders above everybody else on your team at that role, because it may be 3 or 4 people that their role is to rebound. But if you're head and shoulders a better rebounder than those guys, you're going to get the bulk of the minutes because they need somebody to rebound. Another thing I want you guys to get out of this video is that Fred VanVleet, he stayed hungry. Once he got down there, he was ready to kill. He was ready to put in his work and show what he can do. And that's a big part of basketball, being aggressive, trying to prove your worth, trying to prove what you can do. Basketball is all competition. And so you want to be hungry, you want to be ready. You don't ever want to be down on yourself, and that comes with confidence as well. You want to be confident in your abilities. And when you're confident that you can do something, you go out there and you do it to the best of your ability. You're not timid or hesitant to do what you're trying to do, because you know that you put in the work and you're confident, and so you go out there and you can do a lot better with confidence. If you've watched any of my other videos, that's a big theme in my videos, that you got to have confidence. I believe confidence is the key factor in taking you to the next level. It's the biggest thing that happened for me, because I went from, if you don't know my story, I went from being cut in my sophomore year from the JV team, and I went to being all-state by my senior year. And the biggest change that I had was my confidence grew. Like, I wasn't as confident in the 10th grade, but once I got to the 11th grade and I started to match up with players that were supposed to be a lot better than me, the top players in the state, and I was playing against them and I was holding my own, even doing more than holding my own, my confidence grew. It wasn't that my skill got that much better, it was just my confidence in those skills got better. And so I would try more things, I would do more things, and that confidence is a major factor in you becoming a better basketball player. So put it in that work and that'll give you confidence. And stay hungry. You always want to stay on top of your game. You always want to improve. Always don't settle for well enough. You always want to get better. You can always get better. Basketball is a game that you cannot perfect. So put in that work each and every day and get better each and every day. All right. Thanks for watching this video. Hit the thumbs up, hit the subscribe, click a link down there, and catch me in the next video. I'm out.